Good day everyone, my name is Ravi Kenyang and I'm here in front of you to discuss our topic. It's all about goal settings. Goal setting involves the development of an action plan designed in order to motivate and guide a person or group towards goal. Goals are more deliberate than desires and momentary intentions. Therefore, setting goal means that a person has a committed through emotion and behavior towards attaining the goal. For example, as a student, we are requested to do a project that we must submit, and in order to do so, we require assistance in completing the project that our instructor has assigned to us. And our goal is to complete the project that our teacher has assigned to us. Goal setting is a process that starts with careful consideration of what you want to achieve and ends with a lot of hard work to actually do it. In between, there are some very well defined steps that transcends the specifics of each goal. Knowing these steps will allow you to formulate goals that you can accomplish, and in this way, you will finish what you are doing successfully because you plan it, because the likely outcome is not good if you don't plan well. For example, civil engineers who design constructions such as highways, they can't perform well if they don't have a decent plan agreed upon. Goal setting is a powerful process for thinking about your ideal future and for motivating yourself to turn your visions of the future into reality. The process of setting goals helps you choose where you want to go in life. They provide guidance and direction, facilitate planning, motivate and inspire employees, and and help uh, and help organizations evaluate and for performance performance. For example, if you are a student, your number one objective is to graduate, work, and support and to help your parents, but you cannot achieve all of these things if you do not have goal and good plan to finish it. Setting goals is the most important thing you can do in your life. Without goals, you are going to have no direction, no ambitions to be successful, no drive to stay in school, and trouble finding a career that will provide for you. Setting goal contributes to self-improvement. Continuous development will bring success in both personal and professional fields. Well-defined personal development goals can improve your performance in any area of life, but the rewards depend of your efforts to achieve those goals, such as strategies still exist in people as long as you are patient and work hard at what you are doing. And you have to help of God who will guide you in achieving your goals in the future, because it is not easy to achieve a dream because too many obstacles that you will encounter, because you will not be happy if your goal in life are not met with hardship and every time you achieve them.
So good afternoon, sir, and good afternoon, everyone. So I discussed on how setting goals important in our life and how they can bring our life into a successful. So there are many parts that help us. So first is decide. So we need to decide ourselves before we doing this thing, because if we can't decide it properly, we can get it and failure the thing that we do. So that's why before we do these things in our life, we need to choose the right and decide it wisely. And second is write it down. In choosing goal in our life, we need to list down the goal in our vocabulary and heart, because if we can't list it inside our mind and heart, we can go it successful. Because in choosing goal, we need to love and put in our mind. So that's why we can handle it properly and make our goal successful. And the third part is telling someone. So we need to share our goal in someone people like your family, your friends, your neighbor, or people around us. Because in our life, if we can share our goal to someone, then someone tell you the right and guide you into a successful life. But also, we need to careful because someone people advise you and bring you in danger, like the negative people. So think before you go and do the things. And the fourth is break your goal down. These are the parts that sometimes happen in our life. Example of this is when you are under in a depressed situation. So you can decide it that you are changing direction, like stop your dream. So that time you can break your goal, but it's not the exactly reason to let us down in your goal in life. So the right is we need to catch up the present and our inspirational people like our family to let us not down in our life. So we need to stay strong in choosing your goal. And the fifth is plan your first step. In choosing the step or doing the first step, we need to plan the first step before we do it. Because if we don't plan it wisely and properly, so we can positively failure. So the following step also failure, because the first step are fail, then how the next step, so they can also fail. That's why we need to plan it wisely so we can continue the second step correctly and so on, and bring us into the successful life. And the sixth is keep going. We need to continue our goal in life to bring us into a successful life, for being a professional and inspirational to someone who believes you. And seven is celebrate. If we are successful yet, then let us celebrate as being a successful individuals and being a professional. And there are some strategies that bring us to find a goal in life. First, donate time, money, or talent. So you can donate time with your family, your friends, or neighbors, and donate money to the people that need finance. Or you can show your talent to someone people, or you can show your talent in public, or in contest, or in school, or anything else. And the second is listen to feedback. So you need to listen to feedback so you can know who you are, because people telling you who you are. And third is start conversation with new people. So example of this is when you are using Facebook or Messenger or WhatsApp or anything else in social media. So you can meet up different people, and you can start it conversation or communicating, like chatting, video calls. So that's. And the fifth is explore your interests. So example of this is when you are chatting new people, so you can explore your interest, or you can explore what you want to do, and also you can get the knowledge or goal that bring you into a successful. And the last is consider injustice that varying you. So if there are something that bothering you, then you can tell it the police or anything else in justice, so they can help you to handle it and put you in a safety life. And that's all. Thank you.
Hi guys, my name is Joshua J. Lumulholibante. Today's video is I would like to discuss to you the definition of goals and what is goals. So guys, what is goals? A goals is an idea of the future or desired result that a person or a group of people envision, plan, and commit to achieve. People endeavor to reach goals within a finite time by setting deadlines. So the definition of goals is it is a stepping stone to an end result of our vision and our journey in life. And it helps us to organize and provide focus on the things that are most important in our life. Goals help us to measure the sort of progress in the organization of the areas where utmost attention is needed that can be act as a tool for attaining the vision. Therefore, goals give us or give you a direction and give a way to track the progress and make everyone's accountable. Life goals are defined as the desired state that people seek to obtain, maintain, or avoid. When we set goals, we envision, we plan for, and commit to achieve this desired result. A goals is an achievable outcomes that typically broad and long term, not short term. A goals is something that you want to do in your life, to be in your life, or to have in your life. And you don't have the resources, the time, the money, the permission. To get it right in this moment, it is something you will work to get it in the future. After you figure out what resources you need in order to get it, achieve it, and do it. You should always analyze your strength and weakness before you finalizing the action that you would take to reach to your goals. Your action should be measurable so that you get the chance to update the plan as when it is necessary based on your progress. Goals should be planned. They require effort on decision making and boundaries condition. If not, we cannot decide if the goal was achieved or even achievable. There are three types of goals: the process, performance, and outcomes. What is the process goals? Process goals, it is the first step on how you achieve your goals. Performance goals, it is how you perform your goals or how you maintain your goals. And the outcome goals, it is the result or the end point of your goals.
Hi, I'm Joshua Gale Araninian, BS Mari, M1H. So, these are the three types of goals: process, performance, and outcome goals. Process, performance, and outcome goals have a linear relationship. This is important because if you achieve your process goals, you give yourself a good chance to achieve your performance goals. Similarly, when you achieve your performance goals, you have a better chance of achieving your outcome goal. General goal setting tips. So, first, set both short and long-term goals. Second, set SMART goals. Third, set goals that motivate you. Third, write goals down and put them in a place you can see. Fifth, adjust your goals as necessary. And lastly, recognize and reward yourself when you meet a goal. Set SMART goals. Set all three types of goals: process, performance, and outcome. But focus on executing your smaller process goals to achieve you the best chance for success. SMART S means specific. Specific is highly detailed statement on what you can, what you want to accomplish. Use who, what, where, how, and etc. M is measurable. Measurable is how will you demonstrate and evaluate how your goal has been met. A is attainable. Attainable is they can be achieved by your own hard work and dedication. Make sure your goals are within your ability to achieve. R is relevant. Relevant is how does your goals align with your objectives. T is time-based. Time-based set one or more target dates. There are by whens to guide your goals to successful and timely completion. Includes deadline, frequency, and dates. How do you achieve your goals? So, there are 7 simple steps to achieving your goals. First is write down your goal. Get your goal out of your imagination and into a piece of a paper. Second is set a deadline. Set a target that date by which you will complete your goal. Third is work on your mindset. Fourth is develop your skill set. Fifth is take the first step. Sixth, continue to completion. And lastly, reward yourself. Unfortunately, strategic planning is most companies gets this sequence exactly reversed. And when that happens, bad strategies result. First comes the big idea, then a strategy to bring that idea to market. Finally, a goal. There are 2 problems with putting goals before strategy.
Hello sir, good day. I am Jason Raymolia. My topic is theories on goal. So let's start. Goal theory is an overall approach that motivation that emphasizes the need to establish goals as intrinsic motivation. A relationship exists between goal difficulty, level of performance, and effort involved. This relationship will remain positive so long as a person is committed to the goal, has pre-existing ability to attain it, and doesn't have conflicting goals. Goal theory states that several conditions are particularly important in successful achievement. So these goals include acceptance and commitment, goal efficiency, goal difficulty, and feedback. So motivation towards goal-oriented learning is influenced by the following. Mastery goals. That is the first. The mastery goals is understanding of concepts and content, and application to task. Learning tasks involve approach and avoidance. So the second is performance goals. Performance relative ability, ego involved, approach and avoidance. Third is outcome. Goals attribution, self-efficiency, levels of cognitive engagement, self-regulation, affect, interest, persistence, and choice behavior. So there are goals that categorize as one, and these are the following. Mastery approach focus on mastering learning skills and understanding. So it will focus on our standing on ourselves. Then the second is performance approach. Focus on the best in comparison to others. So performance approach is what our skills and talent that we from our self. Then the mastery avoidance is focus on avoiding misunderstanding or not mastering task correctly. So this is understanding logic understanding. So we must know the bad and the good. So this is more on critical thinking. Then the performance avoidance, focusing on avoiding looking dumb in comparison to others. So this is a comparison to others that we can avoid the what is the good and the bad. What are the strengths and weaknesses of goals in theory? So the goal theory is widely accepted due to extensive empirical research and ease of use. It is broadly applicable and has an array of data to support its effectiveness, particularly within the business realm. However, problems can arise when two existing goals conflict. So we must focus on one goal, because if we have many goal, we can have misunderstood about what are our focusing goal to to accomplish. So one more goal receives priority over another. Thus, there is no divisive theoretical framework for the theory, making it helpful to use in conjunctions with other theories but difficult as a standalone theory. Which researchers are associated with goal theory? So, Abraham Maslow or Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Henry Murray or Murray taxonomy of needs. Then D are the precursors. Then the contributors are Larry, Gary Latham and Edwin Locke. Goal setting theory, Catherine Wenzel, social goal theory, and Philip Wynne and Julie Hadwin, information processing theory. So the last is Carol Dweck, self theories. How is a goal theory applied in a practical settings? First is include learning in goal setting. So we must set a goal setting to achieve one by one. Then set specific goals. So it is specific goals that we need to focus only one. What example, we are focusing on our study, so that a specific goal. And the third is set individual goal. So what I said, yeah, we need to set one goal over another to avoid conflicts. And fourth, to provide ongoing feedback. So we need to look up our goal to look feedback to avoid misunderstanding. Fifth, if have learning, be active in setting goals and be review process. So we need to view the process of our goal to have perfect, and we can accomplish. So the sixth is ensure that the goals are focused on areas that are important to current and future goals. So we need example, I am a student of maritime career. So in current, today I will study hard to focus on my goal to become a successful future engineer, marine engineer. And the last is align reward system with desirable result. So we must give reward to ourselves to continue to accomplish our goals. Goal setting theory is a summarize regarding the effectiveness of specific difficult goals, the relationship of goals to effect, the mediators of goal effects, the relation of goals to self-efficacy, the moderator of goal effects, and the generality of goal effect across people, tasks, countries, time span, experimental design, and goal resources. So we can set self-set, self jointly with others, or aside, and dependent variable. So as a person, we need we need some others to help us, or if you are an independent person, you have trust to yourself, you can do it by yourself. Goal setting theory of motivation. In 1960s, Edwin Locke put forward the goal setting theory of motivation. This theory states that the goal setting is essentially linked to task performance. It is stated that specific and challenging goals with appropriate feedback contribute to higher and better task performance. In simple words, goals indicate and give direction to an employee about what he needs to be done and much efforts are required to put in. So the important features of goal setting theory are the follows. First is the willingness to work towards attainment of goals is a main source of job motivation. Clear, practical, and difficult goals are greater motivating factors than occasional and vague goals. So this means that as a as an individual, we need the challenges to attain our goals. There's no goal that there's no path that every challenges yes isn't easy. To achieve that goal, we must fight and accept the challenge so that we can we can achieve the goal and focus on our future. So that means that we need a motivation to our job to attain that goal. And the second is specific and clear goals lead to a greater output and better performance. Ambitious and measurable and clear goals accompanied by deadline for completion avoids misunderstanding. So specific and clear goals. So we need to specific our goals to attain it easy. So goals should be realistic and challenging. So this means that we need a goal that we can attain by challenging ourselves to level up the difficulty of every challenges that we attain. Then this gives us individual feeling of pride and triumph when he attains them. So when a person gets his challenges or a goal, he motivates himself to accomplish that, because when he accomplish that, he have a value in himself, that the have a feeling of pride that he is above them others. So it sets him up for attain the next goal. So he has a dedication towards his goal. And the more challenging the goal, the greater is reward generally, and the more passion for achieving it. Then the fourth is better and appropriate feedback of result direct employee behavior contributes to higher performance than absence of the feedback. So every goals there's a feedback. So there's a result. Then feedback is a means of gaining reputation, making clarification, regulation goals difficulties. So this means that we need to we need to analyze the process to attain achievement. So it helps employees to work with more involvement and leads to greater job satisfaction. So fifth, employees' participation goal is not always desirable. So as a person na every goal is required to participate and to accomplish. And six is participation of fleeting goals, however, makes goal more acceptable and leads more involvement. So every goal needs a setting to make goal accomplish. Goal setting theory has a certain eventually such as self-efficiency. Self-efficiency is individual self-confidence and faith as a potential of performing the task. So if the person is motivated, this is called self-efficiency. Higher the level of self-efficiency, greater will the effort put in the individual with the face challenging the task. So, if a person is motivated, he has a compassionate and dedicated towards his goal to accomplish. While lowering that level of self-efficiency, less will be the effort put individual, or he might even quit when meeting challenges. So, if a person has a lower efficiency, he can't accomplish his goal because there's no motivation. And I myself, if I don't have motivation, I don't really like it, and I can feel that I am quitting that goal and defeated by every challenges. So, goal commitment. Goal setting theory assumes that the individual is committed to the goal and will not leave the goal. The goal commitment is independent of the following factors. Goals are made open, known, and broadcasted. Goals should be set self by individual rather than designated. Individual set goals should be consistent with organization goals and vision. So goal commitment is about what or focusing, and we know the vision of that goal, so we can secure our future and current situation. So the advantages of goal setting theory is a technique used to raise incentives of employee to complete work quickly and effectively. So this goal setting theory is a technique that we can make process of our every goal quickly and effectively. So second is goal setting leads to better performance by increasing motivation and effort. So what I said, every goal we need a motivation and dedication so that we can accomplish it by efforts, but also through increasing and improving the feedback of quality. So we need to see or visualize the result, so we can know what are the negative and positive. The last is limitation of goal setting theory. At times, the organizational goals are in conflict with the managerial goals. So this goal conflict has a determination effect on performance if it motivate incompatible action drift. So we need to set the goals one at a time, because if we have many goals, we can't achieve that because we are human. We can't take the goals by ourselves. We can accomplish it with our mind has full of problems that we should finish or accomplish. So we need to set goal one at a time to accomplish the challenge uh every one at a time. So the second is a very default complex goal stimulate seeker behavior. So if a goal or challenges is very difficult, our goals will be breakdown, because if you see the goal is very risk and you have no if you are not motivated, so you are feeling that you are a quitter. So that's it. You can continue your goal, then you are a cold quitter. So third, if the employee lacks skills and competences to perform action essential of goal, then the goal setting can fail and lead to undermining of performance. If a person is lack of skills and competence to perform action essential of goals, um, there's a negative that, because if a person lack of skills that he attain that goal, example, I am my goal is to become a NBA player. Then my skills about basketball is that too much too much skill. So I don't have quality or qualification of being a professional basketball and NBA. So that's it. If you are lack of skills about your goal, then and you are not motivated, then that's the result of negative or fail. Then the last is there is no evidence to prove that goal setting improves job satisfaction. This means that there is no evidence to prove goal settings improve our current situation or what our satisfaction of ourselves and our situation. So this means that there is no qualification of every goal setting of or there's a limitation about setting goals towards every process of our ourselves on every path. Thank you.
Good day, sir. My name is Elwo Kibila, and I am here in front of you to talk about Luck and Latham's 5 principles. So, Luck and Latham's 5 principles is part of theories of goals. So, Luck and Latham created these 5 principles in order for us to have a guide on how to create our goals. So, the first thing you do is setting clear goals. So what do you mean by setting clear goals? So when you set clear goals, you already know what you want to achieve. So in setting clear goals, you have to ask yourself, can I achieve this? Can I conquer this goals? Can I achieve it? So setting clear goals is just like writing a to-do list. You have to achieve those things that you have on your list in the end of the day. The second principle is setting challenging goals. So from the word challenging. So Luck and Latham have thought that you have to set a goal that can be a challenge for you. Why? Because challenging goals can help you think of ways how can you achieve it. So in setting challenging goals, you have to think to yourself that, is this challenging enough for me to get through my goal? If I can do this, if I can achieve my goal. So that point of view has been already thought by Luck and Latham. So that's why they created setting challenging goals, so that it can help you boost your motivation to get your goals in life. The third principle is securing team commitment. So have you wondered that why did Luck and Latham created this kind of principle, securing team commitment? So it is just not only for you. For example, about this report, so I have already a group. So my commitment to my group is I want them to have a goal for themselves to achieve this report, to achieve they can get through their goal and they can achieve their goals. So their goal is to pass this report. So that's why securing team commitment is, it is not just only for you but for the others. So myself, I am just guiding my group to achieve their goals in life. The fourth principle is gaining feedback. So what do you mean by gaining feedback? So gaining feedback is asking your co-workers or classmates about what you are doing on achieving your goals. For example, you are asking your classmate that, how am I doing by achieving this goal? Am I doing alright? So gaining feedback from other people is, it can help you boost your motivation. Also, yes, it can also boost your motivation, and it can help you have an idea on what you are doing, if you are still on the right track on achieving your goals or not. So gaining feedback is very important. Last but not the least is considering task complexity. So considering task complexity is, we can encounter this every day in our lives. For example, in achieving our goals, we can encounter complexity. So what is complexity? So complexity is having a trouble on getting to our goals. So complexity is also part on achieving our goals, because when you feel stressed on achieving your goals, it shows you a sign that your goal is too complex for you to achieve. So in order for you to achieve your goals is, take it easy and do it step by step and slowly. Why? Because slow progress is still a progress. And that was Luck and Latham's 5 principles on how to achieve your goals. So in achieving your goals, you have to be consistent on what you are doing. You have to go further for you to know what lies ahead of us. So in life, while we are achieving our goals, we can encounter problems. So these problems can help you be strong and be consistent on your goal. So in order for you to achieve your goal is apply the Luck and Latham's 5 principles on setting your goals. So it can help you set clear goals, challenging goals, understand complex goals, and also gaining feedback from other people, so that you will know and you have an idea that you are going in the right track. So don't give up on your goals. If you are tired, take a rest. Tired means you have reached your limit. It doesn't mean that you have reached your limit, you have to give up on your goals. So you have to take a rest. There is still a tomorrow. In Bisaya, it means dako pa kayo ang oras. di ta mahutdan og oras. So take it slow. Slow progress is still a progress.